DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
Oh, I don't know why it did that, but go ahead.
Ain't nobody fucking know. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and germs. How can I? Welcome to the DD214 Network podcast hosted by John Queen Sanchez, Jay the number one cocksmith, and myself, Joe Texwilini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We about to risen with the tism.
Dig it.
And he just
fucking dig it. Fucking dig it.
I love to hear it. It's a wonderful Monday night. It's cold as shit, but I'm not doing as bad as Squillini did.
Oh my God. You got missed. You got missed and he got hit like a motherfucker. like double slammed.
That motherfucker saw New Jersey and was like, nah.
He was like, nah, pass on Jersey. But give me some of that North Cackalack. All right? Give me some of that because that shit tastes good right now.
Yes, it does. Say it. What were you going to say?
The whole fucking thing, first off, y'all Midwesterners and Northeasterners and Northerners, y'all need to take your fucking weather back. Fucking South.
Fucking sucks.
This is some bullshit.
Are your roads like all fucked up?
The ice from the fucking ice storm hadn't even fucking melted yet.
Right. Like that's
so what happened is that ice storm's the same storm. So the storm that hit last weekend, well, I guess 2 weekends ago now, since we're on Monday and it's no longer the
weekend before last.
Yeah, weekend before last is the same storm that hit us this past weekend. Because what happened was once it made it to the coast, it turned into a bomb cyclone, fucking spun around and fucking re-hit the whole fucking state from the coast up. Right. The beach I go to with my family every year in August has fucking 6 inches of snow on it right now.
That's insane. On the beach.
You got about as much as what's in front of my front lawn right now.
Down by the beach, boy.
I literally was watching one of the employees from one of the restaurants that we go to down at that beach in a fucking hockey jersey with a fucking hockey stick in his hands, ice skating down the fucking road in front of the restaurant.
Crazy Ace.
Look at this guy.
Holy shit, Ace.
What's going on? Good morning from the Philippines. I'm on vacation right now. Can't stay. Just dropping in and saying hi. Have a great show. It's so nice to see you. We hope you enjoy your vacation.
Thank you for stopping in. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. As always.
But yeah, this shit. This will be because at this rate. So obviously schools were closed today. They've already called them for tomorrow. In my area. In the entire state of North Carolina, because again, COVID era kids have things a little bit differently when they have to miss school for whatever it might be. Mm-hmm. And because they learned remote learning can work, they're allotted 5 remote learning days per school year by the State Board of Education. Mm-hmm. They used 3 last week.
Yeah.
They're probably going to use the last 2 this week because they ain't going back to school this week.
No, most likely they won't.
Because all of the residential roads or the neighborhoods aren't going to be cleared until this weekend. I think
when's your next day above freezing?
Well, so today it got above freezing, but it's getting barely above freezing. Like I'm talking 35.
Yeah, and then at night it drops.
And then it drops down into the teens, if not single digits at night. So everything freezes back over. Mm-hmm. And then the next day it goes back up. Mm-hmm. And then you've got areas that have a lot more shade, like right in front of my house. Mm-hmm. There's so much shade, the sun's not directly hitting it.
The morning chill is so bad this week too.
So then with the whole state getting hit, the DOT and our governor came out and said it might be a week or two before they're able to clear all major roads.
So you're talking like state of emergency shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you get to like a gas station? Are the gas stations open? Like
I drove to one yesterday on the fucking snow.
Okay.
My daughter had a friend over since last Tuesday.
So it's bad, but it's not like overwhelming. It's not like hurricane bad. It's an event. It's an event basically.
So here in the South, we have this thing called the Waffle House scale.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Absolutely.
And it's like Waffle House is still open.
Yeah.
We're going to survive.
Yeah. We went to a Waffle House the day.
It's kind of crazy that scale exists too, but it's true.
The day the tornado hit Fort Leonard Wood right behind my barracks when I was a private, we went to Waffle House after the storm passed because our power went out. It hit fucking married housing. Like it has its own fucking Wikipedia page. I can't make this shit up.
I went and picked up. Yeah, it does. I went and picked up some food for us for lunch today because I had to take my kid's friend home who'd been here since last Tuesday.
Oh shit!
Me and the wife, we just needed fucking. I don't know why we said yes on Friday that her friend could stay an extra through the weekend, knowing the storm was coming in, but it kept her somewhat out of our hair. So, but we finally were like, yeah, no, we need our house back, so to speak. And so from the dungeon, I saw you're fighting over food at Walmart question there. That wasn't this weekend. That was the weekend before when we were getting prepared, when everybody was preparing for the ice storm. And because everybody ransacked the stores the weekend before, trucks hadn't been able to get in to restock the stores. So the stores before this weekend weren't restocked from the last fucking debacle. So you couldn't, like, I had to go to 4 different stores just to get 2 pounds of fucking ground beef.
Hope you got fucking nice neighbors, dude. You know what I mean? Or somebody checking in on you if you fucking. That's what we were talking about last week. Is like at no time do I let my pantry get below where I can eat for a week minimum. I can eat for a week, like minimum at any time, no matter how bare my refrigerator is. If I need to restock on meat in the freezer, whatever. At no time though, like just directly from my pantry, we're talking canned goods, fucking shit like pasta, with sauce and shit. There's always a minimum of a fucking week, and that's year round. That's weather irrelevant. If something happened and I had to fucking hunker down, I can eat minimum for a week, and I mean eat well. That's not counting if I just ate like rationed it basically. You know what I mean? That's just like eating regular. You know what I mean? So sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, and that's the same thing for me. Like, and that's my preparedness because my wife, she's always complaining. We have too much in the pantry. We have too much, and I'm like, no, we have enough. If there's a disaster, we might not be able to make spaghetti with meatballs or, Italian sausage or something, but I can at least, boil some fucking water.
You can make spaghetti,
cook some noodles and throw some just plain ass fucking,
marinara sauce on that bitch and fucking
I always buy a garlic basil fucking sauce because I like flavor.
He's fancy, guys. He's fancy.
I'm white. I'm not, don't season my food white.
You're fine. Hey, speaking of survival shit, powdered milk. Powdered milk is like a thing of the past, and a lot of people don't use it often enough. That shit will fucking save your ass. Like if you ever want to make like macaroni and cheese, and you ran out of milk, like powdered milk fucking works for that shit. Like 100%. Please don't do that, John, because it tastes just the same. It tastes the same. I promise you. I swear.
Yeah.
But you need milk and macaroni and cheese. You have to have milk.
Well, it depends on the macaroni and cheese you buy. If you buy the old school Kraft,
yeah,
you need milk and butter.
What else
if you buy like the Velveeta shells and cheese or something like that?
Yeah, no,
it's a cheese sauce packet.
Yeah, that pasty ass. No.
I prefer that over fucking Kraft, dude.
I prefer making my mac. My mac and cheese is fucking bomb as fuck, yo.
But then at the same time, I'd rather make it completely from fucking scratch, from the ground up. Buy a box of fucking elbow macaroni noodles, make the cheese sauce my fucking self and everything.
Absolutely. But that's where you get a lot of the restaurant versions of like John, like the that mac and cheese you had at the steakhouse or the not the smokehouse.
Yeah, with the barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah. Fucking that shit. Fucking yeah.
Some like, good shit.
That was probably basically like the recipe is probably made from scratch. That recipe is probably made from scratch.
But I mean, so it's, I guess for me, it's more, I'm just tired of being stuck in the house with the kid.
Well, sure. You get stir crazy. You get stir crazy. I mean,
I work from home. We've gone out like Thursday. Me and the wife went to our pub and grub because the roads were clear enough for us to go out and do that. And then we went by the store, got most of our grocery shopping done. So that way, Friday, she had to work. I had to work. She got off work. We hit one other store to grab like 2 things we still needed for some of the meals we planned out that weren't in fucking the store we went to after the pub and grub. And then that was it. And then Saturday, technically Friday night into Saturday, it started snowing around midnight. It didn't stop till I went to bed at 2 a.m. on yesterday, and it was still snowing Sunday morning at 2 a.m.
Holy shit.
You don't have a snowblower or an electric shovel?
I live in the fucking South.
That wouldn't have done with how much snow he got. It wouldn't have done shit anyways.
I did contemplate. There was a very small part of me when it was still coming down heavy on Saturday to take the lawnmower out and go do donuts in my front yard.
That'd be funny. But you did.
My wife convinced me not to do it.
It would. I think it would have been. You should, dude. Do you have like Ranger panties? Like if you just like put on some Ranger panties and got on your lawnmower. It's
kind of like I was going to throw on my combat boots, fucking Ranger panties, and an American flag tank top, and just go out there and do like 2 donuts, and then run back in the house because I'd be fucking cold as shit.
I mean, it's pretty. Yeah, I mean, I fucking do a layer of silks, pair of sweatpants. I'm good to go.
Usually, and it depending on
silks are great.
And depending on how cold it actually is it windy? Is it dry? Is there humidity? Because when there's a lot of humidity, it doesn't feel usually as cold as it actually is. Like last weekend when our storm hit, I told you guys I worked obviously at the stadium, but when I went out in the morning, it was basically like in the negatives, but it didn't feel to me like it was really in the negatives. It was like I probably would have been okay for about 20 to 30 minutes outside. You know what I mean? 20 to 30 minutes, which is just enough time in sub-zero temperatures that's about all you have anyways. But it would have taken about 20 to 30 minutes before I was like, okay, fuck this. I got to get inside. You know what I mean? It didn't feel that bad. That's because of our humidity.
And that's kind of like yesterday. We had the kid, her boyfriend's family came over and we went, sledding because we got a really good hill.
Nice.
Pretty much the road leading out of our fucking neighborhood, like right in front of our house. It's just this really nice steep hill. So we're like, the snow stopped. Let's use it before it fucking, deteriorates and melts and shit. Yeah. And there was at one point when we were waiting on them to still get here, I walked out to the fucking road real quick. And I just had, a t-shirt on and my fucking jeans and a fucking ball cap, and I was fine for the 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But also the wife and the kid had the house fucking set to 7th layer of fucking hell for heat.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
was
how you
letting
do
my
that.
dick off anyways.
I don't know how you guys do that. Like
wanna-
my shit's 72 year round 72 in AC, 72 in heat. Like
It's
year round
it's
72.
on 72 right now because I'm fucking done with it.
Smart
Yeah.
man. What were you going to say, John? I'm sorry.
So D asked, what's going on? So D asked, what are silks? Long johns, aka thermal. So long johns are long johns, and we actually have our own version of long johns called waffles.
Yeah.
And the waffles are extremely fucking warm. But
Yeah.
these are silks.
Yep.
Okay, and what they are, they're like long johns, but they're silk. Like,
Yep.
quite legitimately. There's a top version for it too. These are the same ones I've had since boot camp, and the same thing with my waffles over there too. These motherfuckers,
Get into my old fucking boot
With-
camp.
without these, woo.
And they're meant to be worn in layers too. So if it's cold enough outside, and you'll have
Yep.
you'll have your chonies, then you have your silks, then you have your waffles, then you have your fucking pants. And if it's that cold, you're probably wearing about 2 layers of socks minimum, and your boots. And it's the same on up top. You've got fucking undershirt like t-shirt, silks, waffles, fucking uniform top.
Yep. And then
So you're layered the fuck up, and it really it'll save your ass. Like it.
And here are the waffles.
You'll be getting hot, and it's like 15 degrees outside.
Yeah, and here are the waffles, and you can see the inside layer here.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Chonies are fucking underwear.
Does he not know what the fuck chonies are? Seriously? What's wrong with him?
No, he's a fucking civilian ass radio host.
I want him to go on his radio show and tell his audience, does anybody else know what chonies are? And like 90% of them are going to be like, yeah, dude, it's underwear. What the fuck? Like, how did you not know that? How did you not know that?
What chonies are?
Of course she does. It's French.
No, she said she doesn't.
You guys have never heard of fucking chonies. Seriously. Or what?
I mean, before I went to the army, I never heard them that way.
Hey, well, you might be right. Maybe it's a West Coast thing. That could be like a West Coast thing. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't know what chonies were. Like, but I could be wrong. I could be the fucking wrong one here. Like,
I just texted my wife to see if she knows.
Let's find out. Now I'm fucking curious about it.
Oh yeah, Frenchie's going to work real quick. She'll be back.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, chonies.
So aside
from, sure as shit, never heard of that term. Yeah, I mean, up until I went into the army. I never heard of chonies before.
I guess that slang is not as widespread as I was led to initially.
Yeah, she doesn't know what they.
Holy shit! Ooh, and he just cut out. Text him. What the fuck just happened? Right?
Like watching people get fucked for free.
Yeah, you know what? We need to pause for station identification.
Everybody.
What flavor Faygo are you drinking today? DD214 wants to know.
Yeah. Oh shit! You got that cotton candy. You got that red pop. You got the moon mist. Like what flavor Faygo you guys got today from the gas station? All right.
Man, it's what do you think of the new setup?
I like it. I do. I really do. And I've loved watching kind of like the evolution of
Peach.
Peach is actually pretty good. The only time I don't like Peach is when I'm imbibing. Like I might accidentally pour a couple of shooters into my Faygo. I call those hand grenades. And Peach, unfortunately, does not taste good with vodka in it. And so I was a little grape is perfect. You can't even taste the vodka, right? Like literally can't even taste it. Moon Mist is okay. Moon Mist is okay with it, but like I tend to stick to like either grape or orange if I'm going to make a hand grenade. So
Peach and Dr. Fago were my fave. Root beer was the worst, especially in your eyes.
that's fun.
Piper, where are you at? So Joe will be right back. His network just dropped, and Piper is up there.
Hey, did you text him? Do you want me to?
Oh, he wrote in the chat.
Oh, here I didn't see it.
He's good. He wrote in the chat, and then he wrote in our chat.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep. So for some of you guys who know, and for some who don't, we're actually live on Facebook. We're taking a huge risk doing it. We don't know what the hell is going to happen, but we're doing it because we want to have a good time, and we kind of want to spread our Eagles back to where they used to be too, because we do have a community there that weren't left behind, but
no, it's just
they didn't want to come to YouTube.
It is where we started, and for the benefit of those who maybe haven't kept up with us as much as we wish we could have kept up with you as well. A little bit of backstory is we started on Facebook, but we kept getting taken down. We kept getting strikes for either unknown or non-existent fucking reasons. And so we basically jumped platforms from Facebook because we're basically getting fucking censored, and we weren't doing anything wrong. Like we like aside from our mouths and some of the language we use,
there's one thing
we weren't doing anything wrong.
I've just realized one thing, that potheads and veterans are missing one thing.
What's that?
Their own type of service where they could, and I'm not saying separately, but a service where none of that shit matters, where we could smoke our weed and drink our alcohol and, say whatever the fuck we would. There was Rumble, but Rumble's kind of pussy.
Oh, you mean like you're talking like a platform,
Yep.
Yeah. And it doesn't, and it really doesn't matter what platform you're on, because we have experienced some of the same issues on every single platform we've been on, and we don't always get told why we get a strike or anything. And John is actually actively a standby real quick, bud.
Yeah, no, I'm right here. My wife just texted me to tell me that the landlord is here. I have to close the curtains before he sees the meow meow. How did Royal Rumble turn pussy besides having that idiot on it? So I heard the Grammys were just as good as the Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure the guys are going to talk about that soon before we get to Scotty K, which there was a major revelation with Scotty K today. I mean, I don't even know what to say of it. It's kind of a crazy situation, but to tease you guys in, somebody found out something really crazy. And if you guys have been watching Morning Rips, then you guys know we've been covering what this shitbag has been doing. But now we're going to get a veteran's perspective today. And we found out some really, really bad shit.
Back.
You're back. Good. So Jay just went and did something.
And
Yeah.
Shitty. I'm going to have to tell everybody to just.
What you say?
My network's still fucking acting up because everything's lagging.
Everything's lagging? Well, you're the tech guy.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. Sorry. Joe, welcome back.
Hey, but to answer your question from the dungeon, all I did was flip my desk. Gio was the only one who figured it out too. Because when he saw me this morning, he was like, wait a minute, you flipped your desk. So yeah, my desk is, we're going to talk about the shaft sweeper very, very soon. Just stick around. It's going to be a fucking crazy one. It's going to be a funny one. But before we get to Dick Broom, did you guys watch the Royal Rumble? I didn't watch it, and I didn't watch the Grammys, but I'm pretty sure one of you guys watched one of them.
I watched highlights, and I know Joe watched pretty much the whole thing. I watched highlights.
I heard it was the most boring.
Anything else that day? I was fucking getting snowed in.
I watched highlights as it was happening, like basically. Yeah. So
I heard it was the worst Royal Rumble ever.
I would. If the only thing is, I think they had the best women's Royal Rumble ever at that, because
no one was there for it.
But no one was fucking there for it because it's fucking Saudi Arabia, and they don't do women over there apparently. Surprise. Like why
really had to suck like wearing all that and in that heat.
I guess do money talks and bullshit walks, bro. I don't know what to fucking say about that. But the sad part is the women's Royal Rumble was like the women are finally they're doing it. Like it's like they are true de facto professional wrestlers. It looks good. It looks like they sell it. It's fucking women's wrestling is finally like hitting an apex. Fucking finally hitting an apex. And where are they? Fucking Saudi Arabia, of all goddamn places. And Joe, I want to hear some of your thoughts as you were watching it live.
I mean, I had it on the TV. I was slightly paying attention to it. I wasn't 100% invested in any of it because I don't know. It's just I feel like they're trying too hard now with that with the Rumble. And when you've got 30 competitors and 90 seconds between each person entering, and whether it's the men or the women's, it really doesn't matter. It's just it's two of the same matches. It's just gender depends on, and they're trying too hard because they keep bringing in talent from other areas, not just the main roster now.
Mm-hmm.
And, I slightly get it because we're trying to give the up and comers from NXT a chance to get into the limelight, see how their pop is to determine if they're, going to be worth it to come over to the fucking main roster or not. Well, however,
it's like Goblin just said, like the men's Royal Rumble, there really weren't a lot of surprise entrants. There was no big anything the whole time. It was. I don't think it was the worst Royal Rumble ever. I really don't. I will stand and die on this hill that Saudi Arabia is like the worst fucking place to have fucking professional wrestling. What the fuck? Like all that money can't fucking buy good goddamn fucking wrestling fans, dude. Well, I'm fucking sorry.
So first off,
it's a fucking terrible mistake to fucking ever get in bed with them and fucking have events there. Fuck that shit, man. Fucking fuck that shit. Go ahead.
Now, super freak. So first off, you mean Ludwig Kaiser and fucking Chad Gable? I don't care what anybody says. Both El Grandes are fucking main rosters stars anyways that we don't see shit out of ever since El Grande came out. So, I mean, Gable got hurt and then Kaiser took over the mantle. Now the original El Grande's back. It's stupid.
No, this is why I like different type of soap operas.
And honestly, I feel like with the whole El Grande thing, it's a slap in the face to fucking Lucha.
I don't know what. I think WWE was on like this.
Yes, it is. Both fucking El Grandes are fucking Gable and Kaiser. Stop with that shit.
I think the WWE was like on a really good upwards trajectory about 2 years ago. And it's like this last like year and a half, they've just kind of like, it's like they fucking crested the hill, and it's like a lot of the storylines, it's like they're not keeping people invested at all. So it's like it's on this like downward trend now, where you have to almost like coerce people to give a fuck, and that's not how professional, especially not the professional wrestling, organization. Like WWE is supposed to be the top of the top. And they're just not hitting the right notes. They're not hitting the right keys on the piano for like the last like probably like 12 to 18 months. Like I haven't given a fuck. I barely gave enough of a fuck to even like look up the highlights. But I was pleasantly surprised to see like when Liv Morgan won. I didn't think they were going to push her. That was kind of pleasantly surprising. You know what I mean? I know she's been kind of one of the main.
Don't even get me fucking started on those fucking games.
Yeah. Can we not? Like we'll do a DD214 gaming flashback to WWE 2K.
Yeah,
and we'll have a little conversation about that another time.
I mean, like the Liv Morgan thing. Like
I agree, Goblin, because I really think and it's really like that's why I got agitated. I apologize, Joe. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's why I got agitated earlier. It's like you probably just had that was probably the best women's Royal Rumble ever, at least so far.
Yeah,
but they did it so well. It was sold like they sold it. They did their fucking jobs, but they were in fucking Saudi Arabia. So I hope you watched it. I hope you watched it, because if you didn't watch it, like, fuck. You know what I mean? Fuck. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
And that's like, there's a bunch of people bitching because like with them or a bunch of people in Saudi complaining because I'm not sure if anybody noticed, but the Liv part right before Liv fucking won, her ankle showed.
Ooh, the fucking horror. The fucking horror. What are we in fucking goddamn 19th century fucking Victorian goddamn England? Her fucking ankle showed?
Yeah. And the Saudi government is now talking about fining WWE because of it.
Saudi government can suck a fucking dick is what the fuck they can do. Fucking motherfuckers, dude. Like, that's that shit. That's I got opinions, gentlemen. I got opinions about pretty much that whole fucking region. But, fuck me for being a fucking wrestling fan and just wanting some good old fashioned, like, squared circle action,
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, with the deal with Saudi, they're hurting their women's division. Because they have the women's.
It's a disgrace that they make them go wrestle there. It is a fucking disgrace. Fucking disgraceful that they make them go wrestle there.
Well, and that's the thing. Like right now, the women's division has such an abundant amount of talent, so much better talent than the fucking men's division.
It's deep. The benches are fucking deep. They've got deep benches on the women's side. They do not on the men's side.
So it's sad.
Well, did you, if you look at the average age of the Final Four in both the men's and the men's average age was like ridiculous, and the women's was like probably right where the fuck it needed to be. You know what I mean? It was like that. Like when you look at the Final Four of each event that night, it really does tell a story how deep the women's division is, not A, and B, that the men's division needs to get their fucking shit together like quick, fast, and in a hurry, because the downward slide is continuing. That was not a good showing for an event, in my opinion, for WWE and professional wrestling as a whole. That was not a good event. It was a farce. It was a fucking farce. Making women wrestle in fucking Saudi Arabia. That's like what the fuck? What the fuck timeline are we living in, gentlemen? Like, what the fuck did they do to Harambe?
Can't write this.
What the fuck did they do to Harambe, man? Holy shit! What the fuck timeline are we living in? Like, we're sending our best women to Saudi Arabia, to Saudi fucking Arabia. Like, the place that had that fucking journalist sawn to pieces in a goddamn consulate in a different country. That's Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. So I just looked up what you were talking about. So for the women, the average age is 29. For the men, it was 38.
Thank you. 38 was that was the average age. So there's going to be some fluctuations there, right? That's what 29 is like. Because what?
Yeah, so the oldest,
Liv Morgan's like 31, right? She's like 31.
Liv's 31, but almost everybody in there's 31, 25, 26, somewhere in there. On the men's side, the oldest competitor was Randy Orton at 45. Then we had Roman Reigns, the next oldest, at 40. Gunther at 38, and then fucking Logan Paul's cuck ass at 30.
Jesus Christ. Logan Paul, that Logan Paul? He was in the Final Four?
Yeah.
Interesting they'd be pushed. And again, like
and then on the women's side, we had Liv at 31, Tiffany Stratton, who's 26.
Perfect.
Sol Ruca, who came over from NXT, who's 25, and then Raquel Rodriguez, who's 31.
Speaking of Sol Ruca, amazing fucking job on her part. She did, like, she hit all the right notes. She fucking struck all the right keys on the piano. She fucking impressed the fuck out of me. I went back and watched some of her highlights because, like, people were talking a lot more about her than the fact that Liv Morgan won. And so I went back and watched some of her highlights, and I was like, "Oh fuck, okay." You know what I mean? Like we can get behind this. We can do this. You know. So,
and that's the thing. It was again, women's match. The women's rumble was a lot better. I do have to. I'm not a fan of Gunther, but I have to give him props because he had his match against AJ Styles before the men's match, and then he ends up in the men's rumble. And the AJ Styles Gunther match was even better than the fucking rumble. Granted, they did it AJ wrong. Whoever wrote that fucking match did AJ wrong.
That's kind of where I was going with what I was saying earlier. It was like they're just.
Thank you, Blue Ninja.
They I don't get it. I don't get where they're going with some of their storylines. I don't get how they're doing. It just has a lot of it hasn't made sense for at minimum like the last year. Minimum the last year. Basically since Cody won at WrestleMania, like two WrestleManias ago, shit ain't been right. I don't know what the fuck's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what the fuck's going on behind the curtain, metaphorically or professionally speaking. Something's happening because it just they're not selling the product the right way. They're just not selling the product the right way. This is not what a lot, and I know wrestling fans in general, like we're fucking notorious for being picky, but there's a fucking reason for it because we've seen the bullshit before. We've seen it before. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Part of me also feels like the 2025 downward spiral with them was they were putting so much focus into Cena's retirement tour that the writing room was so focused on writing the storylines and keeping everything in order for Cena's retirement that they didn't focus on the other areas that needed to be focused on during that time frame. Now they're kind of burnt out, so we're getting these haphazard, loosely written fucking bullshit stories. The guy in the mask, I'm not even talking about that anymore. That's someone fucking Heyman probably fucking pulled in to fuck up Braun because it's Heyman. Heyman's a fucking dick. He did it to Rollins. He did it to fucking Punk. He did it to fucking Reigns. He's going to turn his back on fucking everybody. So
everybody's selling to the fucking prince.
Yeah.
Everybody except fucking Netflix. Because they fucking won the war for Warner Brothers the other day.
Did they?
Yeah.
So shit's over for now? For now?
Yep. Yeah, for now. So I mean, that sound everything sounds real good for everybody. I'm very excited to hear that everybody did not enjoy the Royal Rumble. So kudos to you.
There were some bright spots, but it was depressing. It was depressing to watch it. It was depressing to see the crowd. It was really like it reeked of corrupt ass fucking blood money. It reeked of corrupt ass blood money, dude. That's what the fuck
it was very stale. And I feel like the audience and attendance live played a huge role into it because of it being the Saudis. And nothing, it is what it is. They sold their soul. They're there. They're doing their thing there. But it didn't have that energy, that same energy as, when they do an event in Canada or the UK or here stateside, the energy wasn't there from from the live audience to make it seem like a premium event.
It really wasn't. Like it was depressing to watch. I'm glad I caught highlights kind of as it was happening, and then later went back and rewatched portions of it because it was depressing. Like when I went back and watched,
Guy was there. He's not a streamer from the dungeon.
Say that again.
There's this one fan that like every premium live event always has front row tickets, and he's known as the green shirt guy because he wears a green shirt with a smiley face on it.
Okay.
And from the dungeon was like the only people that were there that weren't from Saudi Arabia were streamers. Green shirt guy's not a streamer. He's just a real estate tycoon that fucking has too much money and fucking travels the globe following WWE around.
It's like he's like a WWE deadhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a no-lifer.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like that. Remember that dude that used to look like Hulk Hogan back in the day?
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a guy that walks around doing Macho Man now. It's disgusting.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Who's ready to put another veteran on the wall of shame?
Wait. I thought we were putting him on the wall of fame.
Well,
hey, two things can be true, right? Two things.
Well, let me tell you about a guy named Scotty K. All right. You know, Scotty K.
You got pictures of this guy?
Yeah, I got one right here, ready to go.
Yeah, let me see that. Let me see this fucking dude.
For the duration of this conversation, we are going to name him Dick Broom.
Dick Broom, I like that.
So this is Scotty K.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a fucking Dick Broom. Look at that fucking thing.
Yeah, look at that. It's disgusting.
I was going to say, here's a picture where he's not got Ryse in his hand because Ryse disowned his ass.
Yeah, and that's why this picture is even more hilarious. So let's start off with who is Scotty K, right? So Scotty K, 11 bang bang veteran, you know, alpha fitness fucking guy, you know, a guy for the people, inclusive, you know, offers a safe space for everybody, you know, and has his doors open for anyone who wants to come in. All right. So
I'm not trusting that mustache.
So
I'm not trusting that. I'm not trusting that mustache.
So I first saw him from watching. I was watching Fallout. It was a Fallout celebration that they do every year, every October 23rd. It's like bomb drop day. And he got into the Fallout content creation space really fast, I guess, because he was just a fitness guy who liked Fallout, you know?
Okay.
And, you know, people gravitated to that. Fine. Yeah, you know, there was something super cringy about it that I could not fucking stand, you know? And he did a lot of these, like, virtue things, like, you know, I'm an ally and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, because, look, let's be real. A lot of us don't give a fuck what you think. You know, we want you to do your job, and that's it. We have politicians that tell us enough of what they have to say, and then some people who aren't politicians that dive dick deep into protesting and political situations. And great, fantastic. But when you're trying to fit into a world that you know that you don't belong in, which we're going to show you in a moment, you know, bad things happen, right? So
he dives dick deep onto something, but
say again.
Dick Broom.
I said, he dives dick deep onto something.
Yeah, so we're gonna look at this first.
Probably moans when he eats corn dogs.
So someone on the internet said that he looks like the gay character from the Ozarks, which, if you want me to pull up the character real quick.
Yeah, can you pull up the character? Like that way I can, you know. I want to see this. I want to dig a little deep today. This is fun. This is fun for me.
No, this is good. I don't know who the character is.
I've been kind of bored for the last couple of weeks, so this is about as much excitement as like your friendly neighborhood Jay gets. So let's talk some shit.
Oh, I guess it's this guy here, actually.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's this guy right here. Hang on.
Well, yeah, it looks fucking just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. He's got a dick room too.
Is he the gay guy in Ozark?
Probably, yeah. That's what I think. That's what I was telling you. Yeah, I vaguely remember. I don't remember that dude's whole storyline, but I vaguely remember.
Yeah. So let's check this out. Let's look at what happens when you say something to this guy. All right.
Okay.
Was that as a content creator, I get a ton of hateful comments, and that's fine. I don't mind. What I hate is receiving homophobic comments like this one.
You look like the gay brother on Ozarks that gets pounded out by the FBI agent, and you like him too.
Fucking damn it. Fucking internet. Fucking internet.
Okay. And you can hear what he's saying too, right? You guys can hear him clearly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is how he replied to this.
And something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter. So, shout out to my boy Tomo. Nate, welcome to Real Life Consequences.
Oh, before you ask, the reason why there's blocks is because it's redacted information, redacted personal information, because what you're about to see is him doxing the person who was making fun of him.
Your middle name is... You were born in September of... The last 4 digits of your phone number are... You're a journeyman welder at your UA local... You've been there since February... And hey, that's some pretty good money, which probably is how you afforded that 3-bed, 2-bath house off of right across from the... Where your HOA dues are around $264 a month. It's pretty pricey. Now, Nate, there's more information, but I'm not going to give that out. What I will give you is a piece of advice. The internet is not as anonymous as you would like it to be. Think twice before you act. Maybe think about how or would feel about your comments. Or maybe... Now, I'm a big fan of the show Ozarks, but what I'm not a big fan of is homophobic rhetoric that can hurt an already marginalized community. It's 2026. Let's leave this kind of shit behind.
So what are our thoughts on this whole fucking crazy situation?
First off, dude's comment was not homophobic in any way, shape, or fucking form.
He's just making fucking...
He's trolling him.
Fucking ribbing him. He's trolling him. He was rage baiting him, as the fucking kids say, to get a rise out of him. And that's exactly what he fucking did. He fell for it, and now he's fucked himself over.
Yeah. So then there was more here.
You're supposed to be this big bad guy because you fucking like can find out where like somebody lives. Like motherfucker, bring that shit to fucking my house.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
I was an 11 Bravo too. Fucking bring that bullshit to fucking my house.
So then someone says here, all that mustache and still uses pronouns, clown emoji. And Scotty K Fitness said, sorry if I offended you, ma'am. You also have pronouns, you fucking spoon. And then he goes on to say, oop, found you, Cody Fox of Indiana, paralyzed from the chest down with a failed YouTube and an obsession with 4-wheelers and motocross. I wonder how you sustained a spinal cord injury. Drifting in the snow looked fun, though. So now, yeah, say it, Jay.
This guy's a fucking douchebag. What a fucking pussy ass fucking piece of shit. What the fuck are you gonna do? Fucking send our shit to him. I'll tell him to his face he's a fucking bitch and bitch made. Fucking bitch made, motherfucker.
So first things first.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He gets called out for all this stuff, right?
Good. Because fuck him. That's why.
He gets called out for all this stuff, and then he does this.
Are you going to show the crying video?
Yes. And I want you to pay attention to what he says, okay?
I'm listening. You got all my fucking attention.
Yeah, listen to what he says. Oh, still talking. Oh, but there's breaking news about him too. Stay tuned. We're about to get to it very shortly. Welcome back. Listen, and I want you to just listen to what he says here.
I owe you all an apology. For days now, I have been lying to myself. Saying things like, I'm a good person. I've done a lot of good for the world. It's all bullshit deflection to keep me from taking responsibility for my own actions. I've built this entire platform on inclusivity and kindness. and I lost sight of that in my own ego. I lashed out at people. I responded to hatred with hatred. I apologize for not being of character. The character that I promised you I all had. I hope that I hope that you can accept that.
Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh.
Not, I understand. If you don't want to support me anymore, I understand. I hope that one day I can regain your trust soon. But for right now, I have to focus on the safety of my family. So
now he's worried about.
I'll be back.
No.
I'll see you guys soon.
So he's not the only one that can get doxxed.
Okay. So what I don't have is actually, no, I do have it actually. So after this happened, we found something out. This is the first thing, and then we'll get into a crazy phone call. Well, one thing, did you notice who he didn't apologize to?
I didn't really hear an apology. I just heard.
Thank you.
I didn't really hear an apology. I heard a lot of like beating around the bush. There were a couple things he said that I will say sound really, really good. And the reason I know they sound really, really good is because I go to fucking group therapy every week.
Yeah.
And there are times when we do 100% need to take accountability, especially when we've hurt people that we love or care about, or we acted like a fucking dick to for no fucking reason. There is a time for that accountability. There's definitely a time for that accountability. And there's nothing wrong with taking accountability for your own shitty fucking actions. We all have those days. We all have bad days in life. Shit happens. We will fucking move on. That is not what the fuck this guy's doing. That is not. And
he did not apologize to the people that he doxed either.
I don't. And then he closed out with fucking worried about the fucking safety of his fucking family.
Yes. Now,
are you fucking kidding me? Fucking big badass.
And I got something for you. Wait till you hear this next. Well, the part after this. But we have confirmation that was the worst active performance of sincerity. You see better acting than AEW. So
I would give him like a 5 out of 10 on the speech and a 2 out of 10 on the dismount. 2 out of 10 on the dismount. Like he ain't getting.
But he doesn't dismount.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So we found out a few things. His name is not Scotty K. His name is Matthew Scott Kramer, and he lied about having a bounty hunter license.
No, he said he used to be a bounty hunter.
You still need a license for it.
Skip tracing is not hard to fucking do, kids. Okay, like what he probably fucking was. He probably fucking knew somebody who knew somebody and who knew something about skip tracing. That's all that is. That's all that shit fucking is.
And he claimed to be a bounty hunter. That was a lie.
That we already knew. He never fully. That came out days ago.
Yeah. Well, there's still more. You think I'm done? I'm not.
Well,
done.
wait.
We haven't even gotten to the bread and butter yet, Squillini. Calm down. More. Okay. So he talks about his safety, right? So let's listen to this and what he has to say about safety in the phone call that he made to the police.
And they probably don't agree with you.
I'm calling to request a increased patrol at my home address. I'm heading out of town, and I'm a social media content creator with almost like 10 million followers. I'm receiving death
which is another lie. He's only got 2
threats, and I have family at home. I'd like to get them some peace of mind.
Now, if somebody showed up to my house in a threatening way.
This is Run Viscochin. He's been the guy that's been leading the charge with this, along with other guys named Plunder Gang and Faceless.
I would call the police and I would mention that, right? If somebody showed up to your house and you were worried about them threatening you and your family, you would mention that in the call to the police. You wouldn't have one call out to the police saying that people are saying they're going to show up to your house and saying that they're threatening you. You would actually have to, tell the police that somebody showed up to your house. much like you told your followers. Why are you lying to your followers? What else are you lying about? Well, we also know that you're lying about being a bounty hunter because you were never legally registered as a bounty hunter.
And something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter. So, shout out to my boy Tom.
Yeah, we got to that part.
While your family is in danger, I don't care if you're going to go out of town.
So in the police call, he makes a comment saying that he's leaving for a charity event that he cannot not be at. And he's leaving his family, his daughters at home with the nanny. Would you, if you were really in that much danger, would you fucking leave? Because I sure as hell wouldn't. So next, we got more shit about him, right? So we found out that his name, that he used to be a firefighter.
Okay.
Right? Okay, fantastic. He did his time, M. Scott Kramer. But what just came out 7 hours ago were documents showing one, he was talking about his past relationships and cheating on his wife 35 times. And Kramer was also on Facebook trying to find a female student that he had seen in the academic building that wasn't wearing a bra. Kramer allegedly spoke with a female student life employee about him starting an OnlyFans account for extra money and made an inappropriate statement about a female student that was walking about 25 feet from him. So then it goes on. There's stuff here about stalking, and then it just gets worse. Like over here, there's an accusation here about sexual harassment and shit like that. It is so bad. And all this information has been obtained through a FOIA request. So this was all done legally, and whatever other information they have from here and other statements about Scotty K, it's going down.
So what I'm seeing is freaking, this is just yet another person in love with the sound of their own voice, loves smelling their own farts, and is so firmly lodged up their own ass that they fucking find a way to shoot themselves in the fucking dick in the process.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
what a fucking moron! What a fucking moron!
So there's even a statement here from a martial arts instructor saying that he held her down by the neck and told her, "I could kill you this way," and there's so many things here, and it's like when it rains, it pours with situations like this. And Scotty K is just another person that's going up on the wall of shame. I mean,
that fucking pussy. Fuck that fucking.
There it is. So I mean, it's kind of crazy because, like, as veterans, right? The first thing, doxing.
That part, it wasn't just the doxing. It was the way he said it. It was the tone. He was like, that's implied and or veiled threat. Like, I know where you live. I know what your fucking name is. I know where you fucking work. You know what I mean? Like, that is implied threat. And then you get a fucking.
Isn't that a federal crime?
It can be, depending on what you fucking. And I'm actually, there might be a statute over, because that was, and then like it's not what he said, it's how he said it. It's exactly how he said it. Like, and it's and the dude's fucking former infantry. So he's basically like playing fucking like gang shit with the fucking internet, and then he's gonna fucking turn around and fucking cry about fucking feeling for the safety of his fucking, fearing for the safety of his family. It's like, no shit, motherfucker. Don't start shit with the fucking internet. Somebody talks shit about you. Fucking brush it away and move the fuck on. I'm pretty sure they taught us that in the fucking army. Not worth your time. Not worth anything. But he fucking took the bait, like you said. He took that bait and he ran with it. He tried to swim as far away as he could with that bait in his mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when I think about the doxing, I'm thinking like OPSEC. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's like hand in hand.
It's like when you go to, like, when I go to like my watering hole. Okay, you might be sitting around having some drinks, enjoying your time. You do not know who the fuck you are sitting next to. until you've actually gotten to know them, until you've been to their house, maybe they've been to your house, you spent time outside of the watering hole doing, sharing a meal or doing something, whatever. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to ever. And we're talking about the fucking internet. It doesn't matter if the two people he talks shit about can do anything about it. The internet can. The internet will. The internet fucking will.
And then look, a whole group of people got together and got a fucking FOIA request on him.
And it was that quick. And all he had to do was not be a fucking douche. All he had to do was not be an egotistical fucking douche. You fucking disgrace to the fucking blue cord motherfucker. All you had to do was not be a douche. Do you think we've been doing this podcast for almost 6 fucking years? Okay? Like, do you think we sit there and fucking like run our mouths and fucking talk shit or fucking cry about it every time somebody fucking talks shit? Fuck no, Snake. It's not worth our time. That's not what we're here for.
It's crazy how much. But Squillini, what were you gonna say, man?
Sorry, Joe.
I'm still trying to figure out how to articulate the exact thing I'm wanting to say here.
Take your time.
Because
please let my blood pressure go down a little bit, please. By all means, please.
I mean,
please.
As I've already said, the initial dude he doxed didn't make a homophobic comment. Anybody with higher than a fucking 9th grade level fucking education can clearly tell that comment was just to try to rage bait him. Just trolling him.
Motherfuckers got me smoking cigarettes again and shit.
Hey, Squillini.
Yeah.
He looks like the gay cousin that got pounded out by the FBI agent in the Ozark.
I mean, it's so fucking stupid. Like, here's my thing. Okay, we could get past him lying about being a bounty hunter. That's, okay, so what? In one video, you said you used to be a bounty hunter, and then it came out that you never fully finished getting your license fucking through whatever state you're in or whatnot. Like, in North Carolina, the way it works is you can be a bounty hunter and work under a licensed bounty hunter and still go out in the field and bounty hunt if you are employed by a company that the owner has their bounty hunting license. Some states, each individual person has to have one. We don't fully know that whole scenario from where he's at. However,
where is he fucking from, by the way? Where the fuck does this motherfucker live?
Fuck if I know. I'll tell you right now.
What state? Just give me the state.
Because here's the thing. Up until that came out, I enjoyed watching his videos because they were fucking funny.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and he gave comedic value to shit. And it's like, so you're going to get pissed off because one dude said you looked like a actor from a TV show that played a homophobic fucking whatever and got fucking pounded by an FBI agent. Dude, you're taking shit too fucking seriously.
Yeah. You're like way too far up your own fucking ass. Yeah. Like you need to get those emotions out or fucking put the bottle down. One or the other, dude. Like one or the fucking other, dude. Like there's no reason to fucking get trolled on the fucking internet and take it that goddamn. Have you guys ever woken up in the morning and you go over what you posted on Facebook the night before and been like, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the fucking delete. That's what the fucking delete button is for, right?
I've started doing this thing now where
I think it is Oklahoma.
Because only.
Of course, he's from fucking Oklahoma, dude.
The only time.
Boomer sooner. Sorry.
The only time I post shit that I regret the next morning is when I've been drinking for hours.
Thank you.
So here's what I've started doing, Jay, to prevent myself from doing that.
Probably.
If it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm still fucking out drinking, I turn my fucking phone off.
Thank you.
You know what that does? That prevents me from posting stupid shit on the internet.
Yeah, or getting rage baited into a comment flame war or something.
My man.
Look at this guy.
And it is funny. Don't dox the doxers. Someone went into his Discord and doxed him. It's that easy. It's that easy. And someone doxed him in his Discord and the moderator deleted it. And that guy, Runvis Fitness, he was like, they banned me because I was like, oh, how ironic. So he can dox other people, but people can't dox him.
So here's the thing.
Don't play with the fucking internet, dude.
No, they will find you.
So part of the whole thing.
We're not talking about the dark web. We're talking about surface level fucking Google shit. We'll fucking find you. We'll find you.
So that's the other thing. That's kind of where next thing I was leading into. So we know he never was officially licensed as a bounty hunter. And Oklahoma is one of those states where you can't bounty hunt unless you've got a license under your name. So
you have to use your legal name.
That he actually got that information from his boy or whatever. I mean, the thing is, I could go easily. Well, I stopped drinking tequila, so that also helps.
I don't turn off my phone, but I have a similar thing with Joe. I have a time limit, and it's if you're feeling a certain way by 9 p.m., nothing goes on the internet unless it's a fucking private message between friends, which I would just be a normal conversation, not talking shit, not posting insane fucking memes.
Yeah. So
I turn mine off because my wife's usually right there with me, so she's at least got her phone, and anybody that needs to get a hold of me knows if they can't get a hold of me to call her. So it works out that way. But so here's where I was going before fucking.
Sorry, Joe.
I can easily go online and fucking pay for a fucking search of any name I want to, find out their phone number, their job, their home address, how many fucking kids they have, who their parents are their parents still alive, their parents' addresses, their fucking long lost cousin twice removed's address, from just paying $10 on the fucking internet.
Truth.
So what's the validity behind he got that information from somebody? I guarantee you he was so pissed off he just fucking paid to fucking get the information.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's only sorry because he's fucking losing sponsorships and fucking.
Yep.
Well, that's how he was making his money probably. So now you're gonna have to get a fucking job, aren't you?
And that's the other funny thing. So he had just started a fucking podcast where episode 2 dropped last week on Monday.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it was I've talked about the Unsubscribed podcast on here, which is a veteran podcast. Bunch of more famous veterans than us.
Two whole ass podcasts. That's fucking cute. That's fucking
Link me, bread.
Now
2 fucking episodes. That's fucking cute. And we have like 40 that aren't listed on top of that.
Yeah. Now
have a good night, Blue Ninja. Thanks for coming.
Obviously, because of his following, that podcast already fucking hit what it needed to fucking start earning ad revenue through fucking YouTube and shit. However, I still haven't seen his co-host fucking come out and say anything.
That's either A, a major red flag, or B, they're not going to be working together anymore. That's either one or the other.
In the video where he doxed the dude, that background is the podcast studio.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right, so we have one last thing here. I saw this earlier. So we're going to show this, and then we're going to go into Super Bowl before we end the show.
Fucking A.
And then I'm going to put up an interactive poll as well. But check this out. This is actually, I spoke about some of this, but now he has this all outlined.
AK Fitness, here I am again. Or should I call you Mr. Safe Space? Or should I call you Matthew Kramer? That is your real name, right? Matthew Kramer from Tulsa. Why'd you change your name, Scotty? Does it have anything to do with any of the sexual assault allegations or stalking allegations or jobs that you had to resign from due to these allegations? Does it have anything to do with the time that you took a female jiu-jitsu instructor by the neck and held her on the ground, telling her how easy it would be for you to kill her? Or the time that you allegedly mentally and physically abused your daughters, even the disabled one? Does it have anything to do with your history of being fired or forced to resign from jobs in companies due to sexual assault and inappropriate allegations? Now, of course, we've all heard this stuff and it's all been hearsay up until this point, but not anymore. Because here we have documents that were FOIA'd from Tulsa Community College Police Department. You did work there in June of 2021, right? Yeah, you did, Mr. Kramer. When you bragged about your relationship with your wife and cheating on her 35 times to the other employees there, I believe that that would be considered sexual harassment, wouldn't it? Also, why are you bragging about cheating on your wife 35 times? Is that very inclusive? Is that something that you would do in a safe space? Now, it's been a long time since I've worked a corporate job where I had to do sexual harassment training, but I think that mentioning to a student on the campus that you were thinking about starting an OnlyFans would also be considered sexual harassment, or at least wildly inappropriate. Why are you informing students that are anywhere from 18 to 21 years old about sexual exploits that you might be doing for money? Why are you making inappropriate comments about students that you see 25 feet in front of you? Why are you searching Facebook diligently to try and find a female student on Facebook that you saw reportedly walking on campus without a bra on? Is that something that's very inclusive? Is that something you would do in a safe space, Matthew? Or should I call you Scotty now? I'm kind of confused. Which one is your real name? Now, this is the only FOIA document that we've received back from one of your ex-employers. However, the stories that we hear of you getting into these kinds of situations and then resigning from employment are starting to add up. Now, why do you do that? Why do you choose to work at these places? Would it be because you can resign during the internal investigation, knowing that the investigation will end as soon as you leave and no criminal charges will be pressed? Because that's what happened here. You quit mid-interview when you were being pressed about your inappropriate behavior. You immediately left, and therefore the investigation ended. Is that why you left the fire department? Is that why you left your job as a police officer? The people want answers, Scotty. What are they?
Oh, I think he's cooked. I think he's cooked. I think he's cooked, chat. I think he's cooked. Thank you, bread.
Brisket and a pork shoulder that I've had on the smoker for 12 hours.
Man, oh man. All right, so let's get to our final topic. So the Super Bowl is what? Next Tuesday?
Sunday.
Friday. Sunday.
My bad. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a interactive poll. We're going to figure out this together, how we're going to get it working.
They did move the Pro Bowl to tomorrow.
Pro Bowl is tomorrow. That is correct. And what channel is that on? Remind me.
ESPN.
It is on ESPN. The Pro Bowl is on ESPN.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right. So who's in the Super Bowl this year?
The Seahawks and the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Here we go. Patriots are in for the fucking 500th time. Seahawks are in for like their 4th or 5th time. I can't really remember how many they've been to. Yeah, Joe, do you want to fucking start this one? Because I don't really know how to start this one.
So, as Jay already mentioned, this is god awful knows how many times the Patriots have been there. Now, again, we're dealing with a different version of the Patriots than we've ever seen in the Super Bowl before.
Correct.
Because they're not the cocky, holier-than-thou Patriots we've had of past.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks, it's the fucking Seahawks. I don't really have much to say about them.
They're a good team. They're solid. They're solid.
Yeah, they're a solid team this year.
It's not it's not the Legion of Boom, but they are a solid ass fucking football team. Like they are a good ass fucking football team. Like pretty much very well rounded. Very, very well rounded. Patriots, yeah. I'm not sure how they got to the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, if you watch the game, Jay, you would know.
I did. I watched both of their games.
Hope and a fucking prayer. That's how they got there, Jay. Hope and a fucking prayer.
They played like shit the last 2 weeks in a row. Like they played like
100%. That fucking playoff game with the Patriots that got them into the fucking bowl, the fucking championship game that got them into the fucking bowl. 100%. That whole fucking game was the defense on both fucking teams.
Yeah, it was, but there was Denver made a couple of mistakes, but it was like it shouldn't have even been that close. They should have been ahead by at least more than fucking 3 points.
All right, so what I want you guys to do, I want you to, if you're going for the Seahawks, I just reset. If you're going for the Seahawks, which I spelled wrong, so I put the C-wax, put hashtag SH. If you're going for the Patriots, put hashtag PT. This is an interactive poll. This is the first time we've used it, so any mistakes are...
Oh, it's all good.
Not my fault.
It's how we learn. It's how we learn. I don't see the Patriots doing much in the Super Bowl, and it pains me to say this. I think we might be watching, maybe not as bad as last year with Kansas City getting like absolutely like just blown the fuck,
stomped.
Yeah, like just blown the fuck out. Like it might not be as bad as last year, but I do not see the Patriots putting up much of a fight against the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I really don't. I really don't.
Because last year the Eagles swooped down and snagged the fucking out of the water like it was a fucking salmon.
Ate our fucking lunch, bro. I think it was like 40-0 before we fucking scored the first time. It was something stupid. The game was over. I turned the motherfucker off. You know what I mean? And not because I was mad at my team, because it was a boring fucking game. Because it was literally like when games turn into blowouts like that and it's a fucking Super Bowl, it gets boring really quick.
Goblin, hashtag New Jersey isn't a fucking option.
Gio, choose a fucking side.
Gio,
a side.
Yeah, don't be a little fence-sitting bitch, dude. Come on.
I just fucking looked over and I just hashtag Ed and J. I was like, this motherfucker, really?
Oh, I saw that. I was like, this fucking guy. He's always trying to be that guy.
Which Jersey team, though? The Giants or the fucking Jets?
I know, right?
You know damn well they're not a fucking Jersey team, Squirlini.
No.
That.
Their fucking field is in Jersey. Their corporate headquarters is in New York City. That's
they got no respect for us.
They're considered fucking New York teams.
They got no respect.
Hashtag facts. Hashtag facts.
So you guys have two fucking professional football teams. Go fuck yourself, John.
So I remember when I was in boot camp, right? We had a drill sergeant who was a Seattle Seahawks fan.
Okay.
So this was 2000. Yeah, well, this was 2000. 2008. When did I go to the Army? 2018?
No.
2012. My bad.
Yeah, I was like,
Jesus Christ, John, if you just went in 18, you'd still be in, fucker.
Oh, no. So I was at boot camp. We had a drill sergeant who was obsessed with the Seahawks, right? So one night, it was his night for guard duty. And the playoffs were happening, and the Seahawks had advanced to whatever round. I don't know if it was the Super Bowl. I have no idea.
Okay.
He comes in after the Seahawks win, right? And trashes our fucking room. He comes in and he picks up a garbage can and he starts throwing garbage all over the place. He starts getting all our shit that we had ready for the next day for training, all our hangers. He saw an open locker. What the fuck do you think happened? He threw everything on the floor. What you got, Squilini?
Or more of a statement. If I was a drill sergeant and I had a fucking training group at playoff time and my team fucking went through, I would have fucking done the same damn shit.
Agree. Hard agree.
Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there. I would have been that fucking drill sergeant. Yeah. I'd have fucked y'all shit up just because I was so happy. Y'all needed to join in my excitement. However, you would have hurt.
Yeah.
By joining through it, my excitement.
We're gonna have a fucking we're gonna have a midnight barracks party, and then we're gonna finish with a fucking good old fashioned smoke session. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and it's so funny too because like right after that happened,
up and then take you out to the fucking pit.
Yeah, right after he did that to us, he was all right, Thunderdome, because we weren't we're not the only platoon in the trailers. You know, there was like 4 of us, and he brought all 4 of us out there, and we did fucking push-ups for like a good hour, because the Seahawks advanced in the playoffs. That was it.
Yeah, because fuck you. That's why. Like, that's right.
Good
That's right,
times, man.
Brian.
Good times.
Like, you don't get to watch the game, but I do. And now that I'm happy that my team's going to the Super Bowl, fuck you.
Well, Jay had kind of a similar experience, except it wasn't so exciting.
Which
the
one?
Kansas City one?
Oh, well, yeah, that was more the individual, the company first sergeant. And it was also because I was a reclass. I don't think it would have been like that if I was a trainee.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
A big part of it was because I was a reclass. I'd already been in the Army for almost 5 years. And I had a year in Afghanistan under my belt. I guarantee you, when you reclass from a different MOS into the infantry instead of vice versa, like starting in the infantry and reclassing out, people take a shine to you, and it's never going to be in front of your face. It's going to be behind closed doors. You will not be present, but they start scrubbing your files. They start like, who the fuck is this motherfucker thinking they're coming to the infantry? And he just happened to see during morning PT sessions. I have this tattoo right here of KC. So I'd be doing push-ups, and the Royals were winning in the playoffs, and they hadn't been to the playoffs in like almost 30 years at that point. And so like he happened to be from Kansas City like me, and he'd walk by in the mornings when we'd be doing like whatever we're doing, and he'd kind of casually stroll over to like kind of where I was, and he'd be like, real soft and kind of under his breath, he'd be like, "Hey Campbell, the Royals won again last night," and then he would just fucking walk away. It was like, that was it. That was all he said. Like, the Royals won again last night. And it was like, they didn't lose. This was 2014, so they did not win the World Series that year. But on the American League side, they did not lose a single fucking game getting to the World Series. They called it. No. It's in Kansas City here. It's affectionately known as Blue October. Blue October refers to our 2014 World Series run. You know, we won it. We won in 2015. We proved it wasn't a fluke in 2015. But 2014 was like the magic year because we hadn't been to the playoffs in almost basically 3 decades. And then we didn't fucking lose until we got to the World Series. We didn't lose a single game until we got to the World Series. That was like, that's magic. And so it was funny because every day, "Hey Campbell, the Royals won again." And just saunters off. It's like a good first sergeant, you know, like keeping his drills in check, you know, while they keep all the trainees and us stupid reclasses in check. By the way, I was fucking 33 when that happened. I was 30 fucking 3 years old.
We had a guy that we had a 40-year-old guy and that was reclassed from the Air Force in our boot camp class, which was kind of crazy. Real crazy.
We had a guy.
You want it. If you want it, you want it.
We had a guy not in my boot camp side, but once I transitioned from basic over to MP school, we had a fucking E6 reclassing from combat engineer to fucking MP.
Oh, joining the dark side. That's fucking interessante.
Yeah.
That's like you know, Packers Vikings shit right there, dude.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
fucking hell by our instructors and shit.
Oh man. So so as we can see, even with double accounts, it doesn't look like anyone's going for the Patriots this year.
Well, look, it looks like most of the pie is the
Seahawks.
But that's still a good chunk is like, I don't know who you, those of you that are going for the Patriots, I hope you're actual Patriots fans, because I'll damn near like put the house that the Seahawks are taking it next week.
Yeah.
Like it might not be a blowout, but the Patriots haven't fucking impressed me. Like first, fuck the AFC, the whole ass AFC was a goddamn disappointment. Was a complete disappointment this year. The NFC has like very strong teams, and the Seahawks fucking made it. The Seahawks made it through all that.
You know, the new podcast I'm producing, the JM and Diggs podcast, they do sports, and towards the end of their last sports segment last Thursday night, they actually JM. I wish we had enough time so I could show the clip, but go check out the podcast, guys. Go check it out. It's on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. JM actually breaks down the the what he feels on both sides need in order to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's actually a really good conversation that they have as well. So I implore people to check that out. I could link it.
I would love for me and Joe to do that at some point. You know, when we talk about football, or maybe you and me, John, when we talk about baseball. My thing with this particular Super Bowl is what the Patriots would need to happen to win is for the Seahawks to completely collapse and not be the team that they basically have been the whole fucking season. And I don't see that happening. I don't. The Patriots have had a good run, and congratulations, they won the AFC this year. But this was not a good year for the AFC at all, and I mean at fucking all. This was a very downward trending year for the AFC, and we are not sending our best to the Super Bowl. And I'm not saying another team is better than them right now. I'm saying we're just not sending our best. It'd be like last year with the Chiefs, and then the Eagles swooped down and fucking like ate our fucking lunch, and then took a shit on us. You know what I mean? Like to finish the the cherry on top. Like it wasn't even a contest, and I'm really not. I could be wrong. I'm always willing to be wrong, but I don't. We'll talk about it next Monday. We'll see who was right. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
true. And as part of our final segment, now that we're done with sports, before we get to our final segment, John, can we do another poll?
For what?
Oh God.
Should Joe grow out a dick broom? That was a fucking joke. I'm not doing it.
I mean, if you did, at least you know you'll have a fan that might want to test it out. Might want to cleanse a poll.
When I was streaming, I had quite a few of those.
Well, at least
I had several fucking people that constantly subscribed to my fucking Twitch that every time they'd come in chat, mustache ride.
Do you know at least you can grow the shit, dude? Like, do you know how long it would take me to grow like an actual good looking mustache? Like probably close to 2 months. It would probably take me close to 2 months before it got like officially like bushy enough to really be.
I mean, it was just a couple weeks ago when I fucking shaved the shit off.
Yeah, and that's that shit. Like, but it's never been hard for me to fucking shave. At least I got that going for me. I don't have to worry about that part as much, right?
I had to carry a razor in my fucking pocket all through fucking basic training.
I believe it. I fucking believe it.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy the NFL ticker because next week it's being changed to baseball. So,
yeah, there we go.
Get ready for the.
It's coming.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the big sport. But who's got it this week? But before we get to that, I just want to say thank you all for coming and interacting with us. We had a hell of a time putting someone in the wall of shame today. Make sure you guys keep an eye on the fuckery. And, we'll have more updates on this when I'm with Gio on Morning Rips, which on Wednesday, on Wednesday, we're going to be in Gio, going to be doing a Fallout-centric episode. So no news, no weird shit, just Fallout. And then Friday, we'll be back to the fuckery. So if you guys want to join us, you guys are always welcome to join us. We also got BRVG on Saturdays. And then as always, the greatest veteran podcast on earth. And we're not like, we're not like that. Who's that bald guy that has hackers on his show and shit?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Sean Ryan, Sean. I don't know.
Sean Ryan?
Name is. Yeah.
Okay,
we're not a veteran podcast that sits around and talks about fucking people dying and regulations and what we're the right. No, we're just a bunch of assholes who are just fucking talking to each other.
We're in the smoke pit.
So, yeah, we're the smoke pit. Now, first off, in defense, I do watch Sean Ryan's show for entertainment purposes.
Fair is fair.
But I more watch because he started doing a segment, which is separate videos from before the podcast episodes of EDC. So he has all these big high profile people on, ex-fucking special forces guys that were part of the fucking Bin Laden shit, stuff like that. And he'll do, pocket dumps beforehand. That's the part I like. Like to see what these guys that you know, fucking were on the raid that took out Bin Laden fucking carry every day in their normal day-to-day life now.
Yeah, but that one ginger fucking really celebrityed himself with that shit, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Really fucked up. Really, really.
Yeah.
How do you just like shoot yourself in the dick like over?
You know, no, I'm not talking about Scotty K. I'm talking about the fucking the fuck who shot Osama bin Laden.
Oh, that fucking
the guy who's on CNN wearing terrorist fucking scarves and shit every now and then, pretending to be someone that he isn't. Like, come on, I'm not a fucking idiot.
They're not terrorist scarves.
Jesus Christ, I wore those scarves when I was over in the fucking.
I have one in my fucking bedroom right now. Fuck you, John.
No. I'm not talking about the.
All right, Jay. Next week, we both wear
what's it called?
scarves.
No. I'm talking about the fucking face masks, the black ones that make you look like fucking mercenaries.
Oh,
the ice mask.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the fucking, what is it, the Shemog or some shit like that?
There's schmogs, there's freaking,
yeah.
There's like, and there's
no, I love a Shmog. No, guys, no.
Okay, so then I got to wear my other terrorist mask next week.
Yeah, wear your ice mask.
Which terrorist disguise do I need for next week? I got a fast helmet. I've got a beige like neck gaiter. I can pull up, you know,
the neck gaiter,
range glasses.
But to go back, that's what he fucking does. Have you seen him on CNN?
That I could probably hang behind me if we need to.
Hang on, I have to show this to you now.
Oh shit.
It's okay. Keep going.
Oh, we're trying. Trust me.
Fucking terrorist scarves.
Fucking terrorist scarves, dude. Like, holy shit. I was like, we just got through roasting the fuck out of somebody for putting their goddamn foot in their mouth. And now we're talking about terrorist scarves. Like, fucking God.
There we go. Fresh daily bread, put the proper term to it. It's a baklava. That's what you're fucking talking about.
So look at this shit, right? Look at this fucking cuck.
Let me see.
Oh, come on.
Right now I'm just seeing you and Jay.
Yeah, well, I think the government's trying to stop me from showing.
So which cuck are we talking about? You or Jay?
This guy.
Hey.
This guy. So this is the guy who shot Osama bin Laden, and on the left, it was some crazy dude who was like saying crazy shit on CNN. It's the same fucking guy.
Let me see. Oh fuck!
Oh fuck!
Oh, it is. Dude, look at those eyes, dude. You
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the fuck did we do to Harambe, man?
It's the same fucking guy.
What a fucking.
I'm just gonna have to like fucking start up a shrine to Harambe in my basement, so none of this bad juju hits me.
You guys know how like not spiritual and religious I am. Like, I think I need to make a shrine and start praying to it every night and like beg forgiveness for like the ills of this world.
Dude, after that, I'm gonna have to check my monoxide detector now. Negative Canthal tilt. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, that's like I think his mama might have fucking drank a little bit while he was in the womb, while he was gestating. Like,
oh my god,
mama might have fucking drank.
Well, someone had to kill Bin Laden, and it was that guy. No one had to say he had to be perfect, right?
I'm surprised he was able to see down the fucking scope.
And he's got them fucking fetal alcohol syndrome fucking eyes, dude. Like fucking like.
I'm not sure if he's looking at me, looking left, looking right, looking both ways.
He looks like a goddamn blowfish after it's deflated, like a fucking Patriots football.
Jesus, what a fuck! What a fucking fuck! Fucking sell.
All right. We're having too much fun, guys. Once again, I want to thank you guys for coming over to another show. We were back on Facebook and we'll see how much that lasts. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to see some changes. Just like you're going to see tonight, the new credit sequence, which is actually proper. It wasn't me. I'm not on the list. I swear.
Shut up, bitch.
crazy because a bunch of rock star people got named on the Epstein list, but we'll talk about that next week.
So did the next wrestler, but we'll talk about that next week.
The fluoride stare. Yep, that's it. The fluoride stare. That's it.
Oh shit! Alrighty, everybody. Well, it's everybody's favorite part of the show. Our final thought.
Yeah, we got to dim it down a little bit, guys. We got to dim it down a little bit.
Bring it in.
It's my week, so I'll go ahead and take this. Especially since being cooped up in a house for going on almost 2 weeks now with a teenager that doesn't understand personal space makes me sometimes want to go into my basement and do the deed. That's a joke. That was the final bit of humor before we actually go into this.
We can do dark humor. Like I vividly describe taking baths with fucking toasters sometimes. You know what I mean?
Live, laugh, toaster bath, my friend. Live, laugh, toaster bath.
Live, laugh, toaster bath.
But
Holy
anyways,
shit.
guys, we're now month 2 of the great year 2026.
It's already
fucking February. It feels like just yesterday I was crying over a glass of champagne, remembering my mom and dad, and ringing in the new year. Trust me, they know. But if you're feeling down and out, if you've got that loved one that you lost during this month or any month it is, if if there's just something that just keeps pounding and beating at the back of the noggin, and you think there's nothing that's going to help or support you through it, there's plenty of resources out there, everybody. It's always better to ask for help than to think there's no help available. With that, you can reach out to, I say it all the time, a battle buddy, a friend, family member, one of the three of us, or anybody within the DD214 community. I know our amazing admin or moderator team on our Discord would be happy to, lend an ear if need be. If you don't want to reach out to any of us, if you don't want to bring those issues into our realm, you can always text or call 988 or dial 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. With the National Suicide Hotline, they have licensed specialists there 24/7, 365, rain, snow, tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, to listen, provide resources. If you want resources, they will provide them. If you don't want resources and you just need the ear, they will sit there and listen to you for hours if need be. So just reach out for that help. Don't make this be your last. Don't make this be your last episode tuning into us three. Don't make this be your last day of work, dinner with the family, beer with the boys, whatever it may be. Reach out for help.
I fucking love it. Well, thank you guys once again. I love you both. You guys are fucking great. We're going to have a good time next Monday, and I hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Honestly, I hope you guys really enjoy it.
We're going to find out.
Smoking wings.
We're going to find out. I'm going to freaking definitely have my terrorist scarf on next week. So
I can't wait.
Okay, at least let me know which one you're wearing so I can make sure I'm wearing the same one so we can, color code this.
Black and white. It's black and white. It's a schmog.
Remember, guys, black socks, black shorts. Don't tell us where you're going. We'll see you guys fucking later.
Drink water.
Drink water.